Welcome to Innisgreen, where fairies like me wreck everything. Early access to The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature means chaos, aging Sims, torturing homes, spreading plagues, and sparking fights. Want to explore this magical madness? Well, let's dive in. Supervillains, welcome to Innisgreen, where everything's magical and ready to be wrecked. This world got 3 neighborhoods bursting with fairy vibes, sneaky townies, and fables that unlock some wild lure and build items. First up, Everdew, Fairy Central. With 4 residential lots and a lounge where fairies and plant sims vibe, check out the Mossfield Fairy Hub. Grab your daily fairy dust, snoop on fairy court drama, or research how to ditch your wings if you're over the occult life. You'll spot Zalia Amani, a mystical fairy, dishing fables, or Peyton Molina and Cheyenne Hendricks, fairy council liaisons chilling outside. Moondrop Springs is where it's at. Bottle emotions, take a magical dip, or beg Mother Nature to switch the vibe. Oh, and the apothecary table. Craft cures to keep the chaos in check. Next, Spruce Grove. 1 park, 1 bar, 3 lots in a total human-friendly zone. Summon Spruce Almighty, the garden pal, for my favorite fable so far, answering mushroom riddles to unlock the glasswood tree. It's gorgeous, but I haven't cracked all the fables yet. More secrets to come. Todd Attenberry at the market stalls got fables for dope elixirs like Enhanced Eyes, and Joe Trader, yep, like Trader Joe's, hands out fable tasks by the board. Hit the bookshop to swap books or declare your Sims' beliefs for a luck boost. Then there's Coast of Admore, a touristy gem with 3 lots and a museum. Glenn Gnome, the gnome enthusiast, is obsessed with the giant gnome statue. Read about it, kick it for luck, or grab snacks like an apple pie at the Num Num vendor. Also, you can purchase up to 15 gnomes at the vendor. The Captain's Quarters Fish Market has seen fish for boosting emotions or making bank. Check the Gnome Roundabout for selfies. This place screams vacation vibes. Fables are the key to unlocking Innisgreen secrets like land grab lore or epic build items. But my favorite, that Spruce Almighty's mushroom riddle. Those shrooms had me shook, but the glasswood tree reward, totally worth it. Yo, the Starseed Teleporter, my favorite from the Stubborn Misportrait fable. For 830 simoleons, it zaps you right into hidden worlds like Sylvan Glade or Forgotten Hollow. Pure chaos for fairy shenanigans. I'm obsessed with hopping between secret spots. Yo, Supervillains, I just zapped into Spruce Grove. Hey, you think these wings are just for show? Let's craft up some villainous fairies in The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature. Let's spark some fairy chaos and create a sim. Build a fairy from scratch with 27 customable wings, paint them, style them, go wild. Link or unlink fairy forms to make your fairy vibe totally different, like Tinkerbell's glittery Peter Pan glow with a mischievous twist. You get 16 tops, 10 bottoms, skirts, pants, no shorts. Come on, EA, step it up. 14 full body outfits for feminine frames, some unlockable. We have 7 head accessories, horns, floral bands, and then we got 4 shoes, like those killer heels. Now that's fire. But I need some more lower body and hand bling though. And 16 tattoos, new teeth, earrings, 15 hairstyles. Dope, but more tops please. Not starting out as a fairy? Transform a normal sim for unhinged shenanigans. Hit the Mossfield Fairy Hub, snoop online, or sweet talk a fairy for tips. Snag a fairy seedling, buy it or ask a fairy sim, plant it and summon up Mother Nature. Then chug her potion, she'll send you over to Moondrop Springs and Everdew and sprout those wings. When watching the Sims transform, it's straight up magical. Fairy babies are pure magic. A fairy and non-fairy have a chance of a fairy baby, but 2 fairies guarantee 1 with a high Fey lineage trait, boosting fairy experience gain. Fairy infants, hunger and bladder needs deplete slower, and they get happy mulets from bottle feeding emotion potions from the inventory. Toddlers and kids also have slower hunger, bladder decay, and level up thinking and imagination skills faster. Teens, huge shift. No hunger or bladder, just emotional force to power fairy abilities. They reveal their fairy form, but watch out, Low emotional force risks emotional starvation, and too much can cause emotional overload. But both can be fatal. Older fairies live longer but burn through fun and social needs faster, though they gain natural living skill quicker. Fairies swap hunger and bladder for emotional force, fueling abilities like aging up another or benevolent absorber. But mismanage it and you're risking those deadly starvation or overload states. Fairy woohoo? They can get it on in the sky for some high-flying romance, but no woohoo in the fairy house. Total bummer there, EA. Using fairy abilities in Coast of Admore might earn the problem fairy trait from the Fairy Council, blocking your daily fairy dust ration at the Mossville Fairy Hub, appeal it at the hub, or to a fairy liaison to clear it. The Fairy Aspiration is epic. Into the Everdo trait, fast tracks ranks. Go Discordant Fairy for chaotic powers like Agent Sims to Dust, or Harmonious Fairy for wholesome vibes like curing ailments. Task? Fairy dance parties, enchanting items, chilling at the Mossville Fairy Hub. The ability tree has 28 powers. Manipulation like aging up another or applying ailments. Looking for wholesome, we got Fairy Insight, which reads traits. Benevolent Absorber slurps negative emotions. And bringing gnomes to life, you can make gnomes garden or fix things around the house or even brawl. Pure Fairy Chaos. Gnomes aren't just cute, they're seed packet carrying chaos machines. These little dudes are gonna flip Innisgreen upside down with plants and pure shenanigans. Let's get dirty with Enchanted by Nature's gnomes in gameplay. Gnomes are straight up chaos agents in whistling Thistle Gardens. Animate them with fairy dust from foraging or the Mossville Fairy Hub, and they'll churn out seed packets like nobody's business. Zoom in on those stats. They garden, clean, repair, or even brawl with evil gnomes and the Grim Reaper. Planting is next level magic. Enchant plants with fairy powers to grow faster and attract pixies. Try Aurora Blossom for transformation petals, Moody Shrub to bottle emotions, or Lightning Root for apothecary elixirs or powering the grid. Forest trade or snag seeds from fables to plant these babies. Then their skills. Natural living lets you sleep on the ground, forage like a pro, and ignore weather effects at level 6. Skill up and you can forage food and take care of those bladder needs outside. Apothecary has you crafting elixirs like Holistic Cure to fix ailments or boost balance. Speaking of, the balance system is huge for teens and up. It's tied to long-form mood, affecting moodlets, need decay, skill building, luck, and ailments. Stay in happy moods to keep your sim balanced, or let negative vibes slide on right into imbalance or very imbalanced. Imbalanced sims need to eat or shower more, skill up slower, and have worse luck. Very imbalanced, they're coughing up ailments like sneezes that break stuff. Ailments show on their skin with coughs, itches, or angry outbursts. Catch ailments from dirty toilets, work, or contagious sims. Fix them by visiting a naturopath, meditating with high natural living, crafting apothecary elixirs, keeping houseplants alive, or curing ailments directly. Want to opt out of the balance system? Toggle balance off in the game options under pack settings. The luck system changes daily and messes with everything. Career progression, cooking, watch out for those fires, foraging finds, collectibles, and gnome relations. I'm sensing cross-pack compatibility here, like Get Famous boosting luck for fame, or Spa Day tying ailments to wellness. From mischievous gnomes to sneezy chaos, this gameplay lets you stir up Innisgreen in the most unhinged ways. Are you ready to shape your fairy life? Well, with the new aspirations, careers, traits, and secrets are about to spark some serious magic. The Elixir Enthusiast Aspiration is for potion-obsessed sims, forage or craft elixirs like the Holistic Cure, and master apothecary skill to unlock the artisanal apothecary trait, boosting elixir potency. Tasks like brewing, testing elixirs, and hitting the Mossville Fairy Hub are pure shenanigans. The naturopath career is all about healing and harmony. Lifestyle coaching guides sims to balance with meditation, while apothecaries crafts elixirs to cure ailments or lift moods. Apothecaries pays more for those potion pros. Tasks like diagnosing ailments or hosting wellness workshops level you up, making you Innisgreen's fairy healer. Now traits, they bring the flavor. Mystical lets Sims read auras, uncovering traits and emotions for social wins. Plant Lover gives a best Franz mullet when tending plants, boosting apothecary focus. Disruptive sparks chaos. Sims spread fairy propaganda, tanking nearby Sims balance like true troublemakers. Now the lore is juicy. Use Hear More Tales to gossip with the townies or fabulists like Spruce Almighty, filling your notebook with Innisgreen secrets. Like Mother Nature versus Spruce Almighty rivalries or land grab tea. Fabulous fables on the neighborhood board reward simoleons, lore, and items like the Starseed teleporter. Track progress in the career panel for that fairy history fix. Are y'all ready to build a fairy paradise? Well, Enchanted by Nature's Build By stuff is pure fairy magic. Let's check it out. Here's a quick peek at Enchanted by Nature's Build By catalog. One of my favorite build items is the fairy house. It allows you to dance, it allows you to charge up your emotional force, host dance parties, sleep, take baths, and relax. Tree furniture like shelf tables and ambience desks feels magical. Archways, double doors, and the paneled glass wall add fairy tale charm. Whimsical wallpapers and roof patterns shine, but no mid or tall windows or doors. Tons of pots, fences, plants, and more. I'm eyeing a swamp core build with these. Want to cheat your way to fairy glory? Well, Enchanted by Nature's got some slick cheat codes. And here's the cheat lowdown. Use codes like traits.equip_trait_occult_fairy_all-ages to instantly turn any sim into a fairy. Check my graphic for more, like boosting skills or unlocking traits. These make Enchanted by Nature a breeze. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? And glitches? Not many from my experience with the early access with just the base game. Sometimes fairy wings vanish mid-animation, which is annoying. Necklaces can clip through certain shirts too. I didn't catch much else, but expect more bugs when all packs are active. I'll do a full review with my other packs later. How about we wrap this Enchanted by Nature journey up in this crispy, burnt fairy house? Final thoughts? Coming at you. Alright, here's my take on Enchanted by Nature. Some might think the fairy gameplay is too niche, like it's only for occult fans and lacks the depth for an expansion pack. I get it, fairies are a big focus. But let's think about the mechanics here. Enchanted by Nature packs in 3 neighborhoods with more lots than a game pack would do. Deep lore for gossiping with fabulists, the naturopath career, elixir enthusiast aspiration, natural living and apothecary skills, and new traits. That's expansion level depth right there. What about non-occult players? You're also covered. The luck system shakes up careers and other daily tasks throughout the day. Balance ties moves to needs and skills. And Plant Lover trait boosts luck and balance when tending plants. Build by and cast leans occult. Fairy houses, tree furniture, and wing heavy cast screen fairy vibes. With plant sims and fairies flying in Everdew and Spruce Dairy Grove. Coast of Admore feels touristy with the fish market and gnome museum, but it's a shame so many shops there aren't visitable. More interactive stores would have been dope. There's so much to uncover. Lore reveals Mother Nature versus Spruce Almighty drama. Lore also reveals how fairies and gnomes were created. Fairies can reveal their form anytime, but shrinking only happens during abilities or sky woohoo, which is super unique. But too bad they can't just shrink and just fly around at normal times. Gnomes upgrade appliances and gardens make life almost too easy, but I ain't complaining. If you're into fairies, foraging, and living off the land with a magical twist, this pack's your jam. Plus, cross-pack compatibility shines. Let's think spa day for wellness or get famous for luck boost, just assuming that could be a possibility. Could this be a game pack? Sure. If you're only here for fairies, I'd be happy buying it as one, and using its luck or balance in another expansion pack. But the sheer amount of gameplay, skills, careers, traits, and world depth makes it feel like an expansion pack. Fairies and plant sims mostly stick in Innisgreen, but luck, balance, and skills carry over everywhere. I didn't catch many bugs in early access with just the base game, but I'll review it again with all the packs to spot more. This pack's a solid mix, y'all. Occult heavy, but with plenty for non-occult players. You decide if it's worth the expansion price. And that is Enchanted by Nature. Supervillains, like and subscribe to the channel and join in on the fairy magic. Magic, ooh, boom, boom, doom, 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 boom, boom. I got magic on a cloudy day. I got magic, 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 magic.